Hello everyone, my name is Stephanie Lee. I am a graphic designer, an educator, an artist curator, and above all, an artist. I do paintings inspired by Korean folk art called Minhwa. As the founding director of Korean folk art organization, I teach both online and offline courses to amplify and share the beauty of Minhwa in New York and beyond. I'm so pleased to be with you in this virtual Minhwa coloring session. In this first session, I will briefly talk about Minhwa, then we will color this tiger and magpie painting together using watercolor. You will learn the basic gradation technique called parim. Traditionally, we would use colored pigments like these on a mulberry paper to color Minhwa, but for an easy access, we'll just use watercolors on a regular paper for these sessions. After finished coloring, I'll show you how to mount your finished painting on the board using the colored masking tape. There are about 10 steps to finish tiger and magpie painting. So please feel free to pause anytime you need and take your time and resume whenever you're ready to go to the next step. Now is a good time to pause to prepare your materials. Please have a tiger and magpie drawing, 2 or more coloring brushes ready. Brushes need to be soft with a pointed tip. You'll also need watercolor paints, a white plate or palette, a water jar and water, cloth or paper towel. To mount your work, you'll need a 5x7 illustrator board, scissors, glue stick, and colored masking tape. Once you have all the materials set, play from here to begin. Minhwa is a colorful painting that was popular during the Joseon dynasty of Korea. It was an everyday art, widely enjoyed and painted by common people. The term Minhwa means painting of people. It is mostly done by anonymous artists, and because of that, it could reflect honest and direct human desire, free from restrictions. Minhwa carries good virtues with symbolic meanings such as happiness, wealth, and health. It is believed to protect the owners and their families from evil spirits and bring beneficial virtues while carrying the paintings. Using the variation of 5 primary colors, called obangsek, it is painted bright and colorful for decoration. I've always been fond of the bright colors and positive energy of Minhwa and impressed by the fact that these paintings were created and shared throughout many worlds. Despite the hardships they were facing, the people of Korea kept a positive attitude and continued seeking hope and happiness through art. The objects depicted in Minhwa symbolize wishes for well-being, such as good luck, health, wealth, and love. I also believe the essence of life is seeking one's happiness and being the benefit of all mankind at the same time. I get inspired by all genres of Minhwa, but tigers and magpies, also called Hojakdo, is one of my favorite subjects. Although it's now extinct in Korea, tigers are deeply associated with Korean culture. In the famous myth of Tangun, a bear and a tiger appear as main characters. And as you can see, both of the Korean Olympic mascots are also tigers. The tiger and magpie paintings are found throughout Asia, including China and Japan. But Korean tigers are depicted not as realistic. Korean tigers are depicted more stylized and show human-like persona. The faces of tigers are friendly, humorous, and the relationship between magpie and tiger is emphasized. People often exchange tiger and magpie paintings or put them on the door at the beginning of the new year. Tigers are regarded as guardians, and magpies are regarded as a messenger who brings good news. Now we learned about Minhwa, let's start coloring. This is a tiger and magpie painting from the late 19th century by an unknown artist. Its decorative element with facial expression shows characteristics of Korean tiger very well. Let's start coloring white on the magpie's belly, cheek, part of wing, as well as tiny eyeball. We will apply solid white on the tiger's feet and teeth. We will use the paint fresh from the tube to control moisture and always step out water on the cloth before applying. We will use a gradation technique called parim on the tiger's hair. Prepare two brushes, one with white and the other with nothing but moisture. I'll call that empty brush a water brush. We will color with a coloring brush, then blend with a water brush. Start from the eyebrow, then the body of the tiger. We will mix yellow with white and color the eye of the tiger. With vermilion, you can even add a little more yellow. We'll color the tongue and decoration part next to the eyeball. With brown, burnt sienna, color the tree. Make sure you blend the bottom of the tree so it looks natural. Add a little bit of black to your brown and color stripes and ears. Make sure you do the parim on the tail and chin. Let's do more parim on tiger's feet. Apply brown on top of each toe, then blend it with a water brush. Add more black to make dark brown, then apply to the side of the tree, then blend. Mix vermilion with white to have light pinkish color, then fill all the dots. Don't forget the one on the tail. Using ochre, blend the joints. Apply the color on the outer edge, then blend it with a water brush. Mix yellow ochre with green, then color some of the leaves in a circular shape. Add Prussian blue to have dark green, then color some of the leaves. You can use different shades of green to make it look interesting. Mix white and green to have a mint green color, then apply a little bit on the yellow eyeball right next to the pupil, then blend. It'll give the final touch to the eye. Also, using dark red, do the barim on the orange part. Well done! I hope you enjoyed coloring. Let's finish your painting with a nice frame. We'll mount it on the illustration board, then decorate the edge with the color masking tape. You'll need a glue stick, 5x7 illustration board, color masking tape, and scissors. Apply glue to the board. Make sure to completely cover the front side of the board. Paste your finished work on the board, Press down firmly from the center to out to avoid any bubbles. Once it's glued, flip it, then cut 4 corners in 90-degree angles. Fold the remaining paper to the back and glue it firmly. Cut the masking tape to fit each side of the board. Then place half of the masking tape on the front side of the board. And flip the other half to the back. Press firmly to secure. Now it's done! Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the session. Please stay tuned for our next Minhwa coloring session.